as well. Thank you, Steam Feels, as well as Big Titty Goth GF. Into the Mora. Spectrum 91.
Tell me about it.
I'll tell you about it. Timed Gaming. Ren Era. Sammy Quick. Tiny Ocean Cloud. Autumn Lark. And Squid 254. Thanks, gamers. Appreciate it. So, y'all, I was thinking I wanted to continue a short hike because it was chill.
Tell me about it.
Tell you about it? Alright, it's pretty much like we get to play as a bird person, and then we walk around this place, and we can jump around and grab gold and feathers and make friends. It's pretty sick. Dyro, how you feeling today? Hope our thick boy isn't still sick. Oh shit. Booty house. I'm good now, I think. Just the very lightest of very, very lightest of the residual coldness. Brejack also, thank you. I believe Brejack is cheese. Oh, by the way, on a scale of 1 out of your mind, how high are you? I'm actually pretty fine right now, personally. But last night I did D&D for the first time in a long time. Boy, let me tell you about it. So, starts us off. I am a gnomish necromancer named Isaac Ube of the Underground. Ice Cube of the Underground. And I have this gal with me known as Selena Gomez. I don't know what her last name was, but her name was Selena. And her and I run a fantasy sex shop where I sell smut, and when I'm gone, I have undead workers because I'm a necromancer running the shop. It's pretty lit. Anyway, so we got called by the king for a quest, and we met up with this dork elf boy by the name of, what was Zelf's character, Summer? By the way, Bear was Selena, Summer's a character I haven't introduced yet, and Zelfor played the elf person. I'm trying to remember. What the hell? What's up, Zeeks? I'm actually totally fine right now. I'm just trying to explain a dope freaking D&D session. Flynn, that was his name. What a dork. Anyway, so there's this elf boy named Flynn. He's got, you know, the long dark hair, the goats. Then we got freaking Summer. What was your character's name? Daisy Dukes? Core. Something like that, right? C-O-R? Let's assume something like that, right? Core, wearing this suit of armor, and when she talked through her helmet, it was like, let me give the best surmises I could give for it. I guess it'd be something along the lines of,
"Hey everybody, and welcome to another experience where I'm talking through a helmet."
and then when she's not talking through the helmet, she's like, "Oh, hi everyone. Sorry, I had to talk through my helmet like that because it muffles my voice, so I have to use thermitage or thermosouge or whatever the spell was to make it make sense." It was something. So after that whole scenario went down, we go to the king. The king's like,
"Well, go on this quest and do some shit because I want to be immortal."
and so we're like, "Hi, whatever." So we go on a boat, and then before we go on the boat, I go pick up some sunscreen. Selena Gomez picks up goes to the tailor to make pretty much a floating disco ball because she had a Drifloon or something like that. Not the Pokemon, but some wild shit where she just had like a disco ball going behind her the whole time. So, she was walking around, feeling up people, all that other shiz. It was whatever. Shit was wild. I hear you a bitch. All right, Free. First off, you right. Second off, what the fuck? All right. Anyway, so we get on the boat and then we get attacked by God, it was like a sea god or some shit. No, like a giant fish boy girl. I don't know. It was spooky. And then we get sunked and dunked. Let's say it was Shogoth or Neptune, like from SpongeBob. So we get attacked by that one dude from SpongeBob. We go get washed up underground at some place we don't know the way out. And then there's these two fiend characters with red skin who are just like, "Hello, would you like to get the power?" And the other person finishes their sentence and they're both sexy looking. They're like, "You want the power, right?" And so they're just like, being the gatekeepers of our quest to go get the immortality thing. So we it was a Leviathan, thank you. We go through the whole experience of being introduced to this domain. And then, we're like, okay, let's chill. So we drink some water. I found some dead bodies. So Isaac Ube of the Underground is a necromancer. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna go raise some dead bodies. I got some homies now. Got my crew, got my boys. It's pretty lit, pretty sick. So I got my four Zombo friends. We all jump into a well. We then find a little boy named Robert who talks like a little boy who obviously has been in a few animes. And he was like, well, I guess my friends are dead. And then he tells us that they died to a mimic, and mimics are scary. So we bring him along, and then we go. What happened next, actually? Oh, we did a puzzle where I just kind of let them do the puzzle because I'm not a puzzle guy, but they did the puzzle, and then we got through. We lowered the water, and then we did the puzzle again, and then that was sick. And then turns out that we get through the whole thing. We get into a giant treasure room, and then there's a lot of treasure all over the place. And on the very top is like, I'm telling you about it, be patient. At the very top, there's this stationary thing up there. It's just like, not moving, but there's a lot of gold around. And everyone's just like, man, we should probably look around and be freaking like trying to figure out what's going on. My guy's like, I'm going to take some gold. So I take some gold. He wakes up. Turns out it's a giant. What was the creature called? Do we even know? Is this 5e or 3e? I don't even know. It was on Roll20. What was it? Beats me at all. I don't know shizzle. I'm just here to have D&D fun times. Anyway, I take the gold. This giant thing comes out, he wants to kill everybody. So I use disintegrate on it because I'm a badass. I take out a quarter of his life, which I was super surprised about because, that means I'm awesome. It was a Nightwalker and it's 5e. Oh, spooky. Anyway, so I blast it and then I get fucked up a bit. So I'm like, yo, this is some shitty shit. Okay. Zombies, keep looting gold. And then I freaking yeet out of there. I cast Dimension Door and I take Robert and we zoop out of there because I didn't want to deal with that shit and I left everyone to for death. And while I was out there, Robert's like, this is boring, and then he like vanishes. So it turns out he's like some kind of like trickster god or whatever the fuck anyway, so he wasn't even really a freaking actual dude. Wow, what a jerk off. So I feel a little bit bad. I gotta go back in there where all my friends are freaking trying to actually do all the work. So I'm like, okay guys, trust me, it wasn't really just going out there selfishly. I was trying to save Robert. Yeah, anyway, long story short, we kill him because we're awesome, and then we get all of the money. Me and Selena Gomez went and made a sex empire where Bear made his character like pretty much like a succubus queen or something like that. I don't know. He had like a whole like bunny ranch, and we had a mutual like business relationship. And instead of me being the front runner guy of the smut shop, now it's her. So you know, I'm just more in the background now. We have a great scenario. Oh, we also, me and Bear drank the immortality potion. We split it halvesies. So him and I are both like elongated life forms now, but we're not immortal. And we gave the king, we gave him a potion full of, it was not, was it just beer? Did we just give him beer? I don't remember. We gave him something simple as fuck. It was just beer. Okay, great. Yeah, Flynn had gone to get some beer, and I was just like, all right, check it. We just like dunk the fucking the vial in his beer mug, fill it up in there. We give it to the king. He's none the wiser because he wouldn't have any idea. He gives us all of our shit. Me and Selena are elongated life forms. Core fucks off because she's some kind of nomad Dark Knight person who is a paladin for love, by the way. So whenever she does like things that would be like holy light, it's just like flowers and cute shit. And Flynn was pretty much the gunslinger boy, by the way. He was the elf guy who's just got all the guns. That was their whole like stuff. And Selena was what was Selena? All I know is he kept fucking everyone. Like he literally fucked the guards before we left and contracted an STD. Like, oh, that's right. They did. Oh, they were a bard. That's why. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Anyway, yeah, that was my D&D that we did. Chris put it together for us. Chris Fox did. It was fun. And Miss Carosa, you're hi.
Hey, Cry. Feeling a bit better than before. Starting to eat normal, but we figured out why my stomach hurts. Side effects from new medication. Anyways, how was your day?
You know, stomach pains are lames, but sometimes we just have to remember that it'd be so much easier if we could just reach into our stomach and pull out the bad stuff that's in there. But I'm sorry. My day's been good so far. I've got water. It's pretty sick. Also, Die for Ruby, thank you. And Maui, and Peachy Keen, and Peaceful Kamisado, and Silent Tremor, Greg, Ikanafu, Rosie Posey, old Rick Donald, a Pork Bun, Lucy Natick, Auxiliary Adversary, and Spaghetti Shogun. Thanks, guys. Sweeties. I also have to admit, you hear that? That's not a lot of water in there, guys. I'm low. That's rough. That's rough. But you know what? I think it's enough to get us through. Break time? No, it's not break time. I got it. We're good. That's still like another full mouthful of water in that flask. Okay, also, I need to plug in my controller. So 1 second. What are we doing today? We're playing a short hike for a while. And then we're totally playing a fucking MMO because I got a branding deal for it. Oh my god. Ugh. We're gonna be trying an MMO called Astelia today. Apparently it's got some pet system. Hi.
I paid $20 just to tell you this cause it's bugging me.
Okay.
One of the buildings on Cry's monitor screen looks like a black cat and I can never unsee it now. That is all. D.
Does it? I'm looking. Where? Right side. There's a which of the buildings, chat? The Black Shadow? cat's head? Am I going crazy? What are y'all talking about? Number 6 on the right. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, how would we count this? Cat ears. Oh, you mean these right here? Oh, okay. Okay. See, that's what my eyes originally went to. I'm just like, I could see that, but I feel like there's more to it. So I ended up over processing everything instead. I'm sorry. God damn it. Yeah, I can vibe that, homies. That's a cat. But, you know, maybe I'll just have to change my fucking background again now, you son of a bitch. Thank you very much for putting it now. I'm fucking self-conscious. You gotta be looking at my fucking cat building now. Alright. So this is a short hike. Those who haven't seen it before, super cute. Super wholesome game. I'm absolutely vibing it entirely. And yeah, we got some adventuring to do. What's the MMO called? Exclamation mark sponsor should bring it up. It should anyway. Thank you, Fight a Wolf. I wanted to give money last time, but accidentally locked myself out of PayPal. You now have half of my money. Because no one will commission me otherwise. LOL. We'll be enjoying the stream. Well, shit, dog. I hope you get some commissions soon, man. Thank you. Is this an MMO? This is not an MMO. This in particular is just a video game that is called A Short Hike. And it's pretty cute so far. The MMO is called Estelia, which we'll get to later. Excellent. Thanks, Akira. Cry, you're great. I'm sorry to embarrass you, but that was a very cute interaction. Also, now you can all suffer with me every time you see it. Also, this game is fantastically wonderful. It is. Thank you. You want to look through this? Nice.